I'm DaftPina, and today we're going to talk about an online cartoon series called...
Oh, that's fucking disgusting. I think I'm actually getting sick.
I'm just gonna say it. YouTube at the moment is pretty damn boring. Man, I need a topic for today's video. Hey, video topic lobster. Why don't you come and give us a video topic? Alright, I'm done talking like a drug addict that dropped their pills down a sewer, because today we're doing a review on YouTuber DaftPina, and that's exactly how he sounds in his videos.
So have a good day, except it might be night when you're watching this. So have a good night, too.
Well, shit, looks like we're doing a review on another reviewer. That should take up about 10 minutes. But before we get into this video, I'm gonna tell you my opinion on animated storytellers. The dumbed down version for animated storytellers is channels like The Odd Ones Out. I do not like a lot of animated storytellers. The argument that these channels are lazy is false in my opinion, because people work at their own pace. Yet in my perspective, as in the audience, these videos look lazy, and I have a right to say that, even if I don't dabble that much in art. Just look at this great comment I found. You don't have to be a good artist to tell when an art piece looks bad. That's like saying you can't criticize food because you're not a chef. Bravo. Genius. Couldn't have said it better myself. I'm stuck in the closet. Hell, Storytime animations should just be put in their own YouTube category because of how many channels there are that are rising to popularity. Alright, let's get into this shit show of a review. As of recording this, he has this many subscribers. He's really grown fast ever since he uploaded the Speechy review, which I'm guessing helped him earn a lot of respect as a critic. He's the guy that will speak up when no one else will, because a lot of the animation channels he reviews get nothing but praise, which in the long run will not help them improve.
I'd actually prefer that you didn't make a video about me, please.
Oh dear God, no! Anything but criticism. I don't want to improve my videos or some shit, that's for fucking noobs. According to his About page, he doesn't just review animation channels, he also reviews music videos and any other type of review that he feels like doing. So if you subbed him, just know his content isn't all over the place, like me. Now, let's move on to the personality. Hella ek, ikop, ye. As I've said previously, his voice is very boring. However, it adds charm to this online persona he has, and with all the perfect edits and perfect comedic timing, you don't really mind his voice too much. I've talked to Daft, and it's safe to say that he's nothing like his persona. And fun fact for any of you hardcore DaftPina fans, he records his videos from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. So his persona involves his lack of sleep.
So let's start with the unboxing of the
Daft seems to call out a lot of these animation channels for their scummy behavior, like him getting blocked by tabs. Yet when he does this, it seems like he takes it personally, which I highly doubt.
She could just said, I don't want to be in your video.
Hella rude.
Hella rude. This did not affect her score at all.
It's about her videos.
Cold business ethics. Don't work with her.
Overall, he reminds me of a depressed and outsider version of Sheldon Cooper, which is just regular Sheldon Cooper. His personality score, I give a 7 out of 10.
On another note, the artist draws the female characters with spherical breasts. And on top of that, the female characters either have C cups or bigger, nothing below C.
One more thing I should mention is this dude probably gets a lot of women. Dude, you might as well be called Daft Pussy Slayer, because you probably bring so much women home. Am I right, boys? Next, let's critique DaftPina on the way he reviews people and how he edits said reviews. For editing, it's pretty well done and I don't have much complaints. One thing I enjoy in his editing is that he's very self-aware. An example being that he'll pause the background music whenever he pauses in between words.
I would recommend this drawing tablet.
He has this really interesting aesthetic at the moment. He also has these black bars in his videos, and at first I didn't know what purpose they serve. Do they make the videos look more cinematic? Does he want to separate himself from other online critics? Actually, according to Daft himself, it helps him avoid copyright issues, and he likes the way it looks. But he has to export with fake black bars so YouTube can let him add end cards to his videos, because he originally exports his videos in a resolution that doesn't support end cards. And you know what? I've come to the conclusion that I like the black bars too. It would look pretty fucking awful if you just got rid of the black bars, and then stretched the fuck out of it. Ooh. As for the actual review portion, he does that well too. He apparently writes his scripts in a day, right? And he puts a lot of effort into his research. Unless he knows a lot about the YouTuber he reviews already, so he doesn't have to do much research. For video and review style, an astounding 8 out of 10.
I am female. Female, I'm girl, not boy. Hello, I'm not boy. Hey, this is a great verse. Let's keep this going. Female, I'm growing up. Bad boy is I, not boy. Hello.
Daft does not have drawn backgrounds for his videos, so I'm going to critique him for his real-life backgrounds. The newest background for his speechy review is kind of plain. I remember in his older videos he had more things behind him on camera. Yet there's advantages to this because he can use edits to move himself around the room or have text that's more clear to read on screen. And another fact for a hardcore fan, his wall isn't completely blank. He uses editing to make it look that way. So for backgrounds, I give him a 7 out of 10.
Little backstory on where my name comes from. I was always told growing up from terrible human beings that I will never amount to anything, that I would essentially be nothing.
I've only been a subscriber for probably about 3 months, so I have no idea how a full animation from Daft would be like. But in his Speechy review, he tries to prove another Twitter user wrong by doing an animation comparison against Speechy, and while the lines look a lot more clean, I wouldn't say that it's a lot better than Speechy's. Speechy's hand movement looks somewhat like a hand movement, and Daft just looked like he tweened the fuck out of it. No hand moves like that in that particular situation. He seemed pretty cocky in his work afterwards.
Look, mine's better. Alright, that's fantastic. Oh, look, for overall animation quality, she gets a 4.5 out of 10.
I understood that it was a joke. But I also would understand how people wouldn't take that as a joke, because going back to his persona, it's completely drained of emotion, and you don't feel that sense of sarcasm. And when he has a guest in his videos, he'll animate their cameo. He animates his transition slides too, which is actually really good, but that's not saying much. Since I haven't seen much animation from Daft himself, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10.
The animation community in YouTube is really growing, and with how many animators there are, we do run into a lot of similar problems.
You mean they? They run into a lot of similar problems. Calling your videos animated is a disgrace to those people.
DaftPina has a Ko-fi, cafe. If you donate to his camera fund, you get nothing. That's gonna affect his score. He has merch, ladies and gents, so let's use our inner wavy web surf to critique this Redbubble shop. It's your boy! Josh is broken here. What's up, guys? Day 1 of my Redbubble journey. I hope this goes well. This was 4 years ago. He only has 2 things on his shop, one a sticker and one a shirt design. The sticker is a good design because you don't have to be a fan of DaftPina. The shirt design, on the other hand, isn't the best because it's an inside joke of the channel where he mispronounces tabs. When Pyro started selling his purple top hat, it was also an inside joke, but people didn't have to be in on the joke to just think it's a cool top hat, if that makes any fucking sense. If you're not in on the joke, you're just gonna think it's a table with a crown and it says tables under it, and then you're gonna go, what kind of shit is this? Merch gets a 5 out of 10.
But wait a second, merchandise doesn't get a rating, but if it did, it would get a 4 out of, please visit my Ko-Fi page at ko-fi.com/.
The fact that these animation channels have been getting nothing but support is bad, because they get so easily offended or make fun of Daft whenever he or anyone else gives them the slightest bit of criticism. It's honestly really sad considering Daft's true intentions are to help these channels. Thank God people like Daft exist, so these animators won't have egos the size of a fucking pickup truck. I salute you, Mr. Penile. You are a true American hero. I would definitely recommend this YouTuber, but only if you can get used to his lack of animation for being an animation critic, his emotionless voice, and his favoritism because his Toasted Noodles review was biased as fuck. Other than that, he's a recommended YouTuber to watch whenever you want. There's no final score because I can't think of one. Daft, what would you rate yourself?
I can't answer that. Legally. I legally cannot answer that because it would be against the review code. Reading these lines are very tiring. Pufferfish, please give this boy, this young man, this person, an answer.
What?
So there you have it. Slight confusion out of 10. Slight confusion out of 10. I guess I can deal with that. I hope this answered your question. I hope I was a gracious guest to you.
Whose approval is necessary? Daft, the Virgin Mary? So-called experts send in their subjective commentary.